Alright, in this video we're going to show you how to use watches in Warzone and the best way to get watches, how to equip watches, and also how to look at it during the game. So Warzone has given us this option to use watches, and they've used different types of watches that you can use in the game. So what we're looking at here is just in the battle pass. This is season 4. If you actually go to level 93, you'll see one of the watches that is available. But in order to access the watches and to see what watches that you already have, if you're not familiar with them, you want to go over to the weapons tab, and then if you want to scroll down, you'll see watch select. And then right now, these are all the watches that I have, okay? And I have the Blue Skies one, which is just a normal looking watch. Again, the Hammer Down, which is a normal one. The Red Line, which actually looks like a compass type watch. I've actually never used this one. The mini map, which is actually pretty cool. So it actually, when you move, you can actually look at your watch and it will show you a closer up version of the mini map. And the one I actually have equipped right now is this. If you guys remember the old Tamagotchi watches, I don't know why I have this equipped, but it's just one of those watches that's fun, and I have it on my wrist that we can look at it. But if I was to use a tactical watch, it would be the mini map, so I'm going to equip it right now. And if you want to get a more in-depth look at these watches, all you need to do is hit, we're on PS4, so we hit the R3 button, whatever it says to hit in this bottom left corner here, and you can actually take a better look at the watch, give a full 360 view, and we'll just do it real quick so you're able to see all of the watches here. So what we're going to do now, we're going to jump into the game. We're actually going to show you how to use the watch. That way you can take a look at it. There are some interesting watches. I know I don't have them right now, but there are watches that you can take a look at and see your kill to death ratio and the different watches that Warzone is going to come out with in the future. We definitely recommend you keep an eye on the watches that are being released throughout the battle pass, because there's a lot of different variations that you can do with the watches. So there's one last thing actually before we jump into the game to show you the watch. If you actually tab over to barracks and then you click on identity, and then you want to scroll down to gestures and sprays. So you need to make sure that you actually have the watch gesture equipped. And it's that first one right here. You'll see the watch is actually on his wrist. That's the one we want right there. So if we preview it, it will come up just like this, and these are the options that we have available for our gestures. So again, make sure it is selected, because if it's not selected in one of these, you're not going to be able to use it. So just double check that before you actually get into the game. All right, so now once we've landed and we're on the ground, we're going to want to check the gesture in order to check the watch. So for us on PS4, it's up on the D-pad. It will be the same thing for you on Xbox. And if you're on PC, whatever it is to pull up this screen right here for you, all you're going to do is select the watch, which we have 2 selected here, but we're going to select one of them, and you're going to see he's actually going to look at the watch. If you notice, it only pops up for a few seconds, but it's our mini map, right? And we're able to see moving left and right, going back and forth what it is. So again, these watches are useful if you're in certain tight spots and you want a more zoomed in view of your map. We have the mini map on, you can use that. Or again, if you have the KD one, that's pretty cool to be able to look at it and see your kill to death ratio on your watch. So there's different ways to earn these watches, but again, it all comes down to holding up on the D-pad to bring this up, and then you're just going to select it with your right analog stick in order to select the one that you want, and that's how you look at the watch. So let us know what your favorite watch is and what you guys think about these watches that Call of Duty has added in to the game and how it affects Warzone. So a nice, easy, simple tutorial for you guys. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're back every single week with more videos, so make sure you check those out, and we'll see you guys next time.